Hello there, smart retirees! The following message is one you need to hear, especially if you are about to retire or have recently retired. So, ever hear the saying, "It's not just about the money when you retire"? Well, turns out, it's incredibly accurate. Preparing for retirement isn't just about stacking up your savings. The emotional and psychological preparation is equally, if not more, essential. Here's why. Did you know that every single day, up to 9,000 to 10,000 individuals just across North America take the plunge into retirement? It's an overwhelming wave of new retirees. To be honest, with the current state of play in the economy, it's almost untenable. Maybe that's a little too dramatic, but it seems that's where we are heading. And then imagine, many of these newcomers often find themselves grappling with unfamiliar emotions and challenges, almost feeling adrift. More so, consider this. It's likely that a significant portion, 25 to 30% of your life, might be spent in retirement. Just think about that. And knowing this makes it even more critical to understand that this phase is not just about the freedom from work. It's about navigating significant shifts in your mental and emotional landscape. I think a lot about this during my morning exercise routine. I can't help it. It just invades my mind, and I worry not so much for myself, but for those who aren't prepared mentally to make this massive adjustment in life. One morning, a discussion took place between myself and several friends I meet daily, and the topic was, how can one truly make the most of their retirement? And I must say, it kept me thinking. After much research and countless conversations with those who had hung up their boots, I stumbled upon a pattern. Most retirees tend to move through 4 unique stages. If you have been retired for a long time, then I'm sure the next few minutes is going to resonate with you. If you are just recently retired, or approaching the day you retire, then this information will help you understand that there's more to retirement than just getting your financial house in order. And today, the Smart Retiree channel brings this blueprint to you. Applied knowledge is power, and knowing these stages might just help you navigate them more effectively. Stage 1, the honeymoon phase. It's the dream. Wake up on your terms, no alarm clocks, no emails, just pure, unadulterated freedom. The joy of no routine. But as the days turn into months, the charm of this phase can start to wane. This phase is akin to the heady days of a new romance. The freedom to dictate your own schedule without the pressures of deadlines or work commitments feels exhilarating. Many retirees spend this phase indulging in their favorite hobbies, traveling, or simply enjoying the luxuries of time. Everything feels fresh, and the world seems to be at your fingertips. You might take up that guitar lesson you always wanted or visit those countries on your bucket list. However, as with any honeymoon, the initial euphoria begins to fade. The absence of structure, once a delightful novelty, can start to feel more like an aimless drift. Stage 2, the reality check. Here, the emotional tides turn. This is when many feel the pang of those integral elements that work brought to their lives: routine, identity, purpose, relationships, and for some, authority. All of these seem to vanish, almost overnight. This sudden vacuum often brings with it feelings of melancholy, even confronting the daunting trio: depression, decline, and for some, disconnection in personal relationships. Once the initial joy of freedom wanes, reality sets in. Work, for many, is not just about the paycheck. It's about a sense of identity, camaraderie with colleagues, a routine that provides structure, and often a sense of purpose. The abrupt loss of these elements can be jarring. The workspace chatter, those coffee breaks, and even those challenging assignments leave a void. For some, there's also the realization that their professional identity, which took years to establish, is no longer front and center. This can lead to feelings of insignificance or self-doubt. It's during this phase that introspection becomes crucial, understanding that a job doesn't solely define one's worth. Before we go on, remember to hit that subscribe button for more insightful videos. We aim to arm you with knowledge and strategies to make the most of every phase of your life. Now, on to stage 3, rediscovery and experimentation. Just when the second stage seems unbearable, the human spirit kicks in. A profound realization surfaces, the desire to find meaning and purpose again. The road might have a few bumps. Trust me, I've been there. But the journey to rediscover oneself and what truly matters can be truly enriching. While stage 2 can be challenging, it also sets the foundation for a beautiful transformation. With the emotional space to reflect, retirees start re-evaluating their priorities, passions, and interests. It's a time of self-discovery. Some might venture into volunteer work, while others may take up new studies or hobbies. This phase is characterized by trial and error. Not every pursuit will resonate, and that's okay. The goal is to find something that brings joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Remember, retirement is not about ending a chapter, but beginning a new one, penned with experiences, wisdom, and newfound passions. Stage 4, the golden phase. Those who persevere and push past the hurdles reach this enriching stage. It's about reinvention and finding a renewed purpose. It's where one finds activities that are not just hobbies, but deep passions. Whether it's mentoring, teaching, or simply helping out in the community, it's about service. It's about leaving a legacy. This is the zenith of the retirement journey. Having navigated the tumultuous waves of the earlier stages, retirees now stand on firmer ground. There's a newfound sense of self, detached from professional labels. Activities undertaken aren't just to pass the time, but they resonate deeply, aligning with one's inner values. Many find joy in giving back, mentoring the next generation, or delving deep into pursuits they're passionate about. This phase is about reflection, realization, and legacy. It's not about how much time we have left, but how we choose to fill that time. The golden phase epitomizes the essence of retirement, a time to cherish, celebrate, and contribute. Retirement is a complex journey, marked by various emotional landscapes. By understanding these stages, one can be better prepared to navigate them, ensuring that the golden years are truly golden. And remember those 5 aspects we felt we lost in stage 2? Miraculously, in this final stage, they all find their way back, painting a fulfilling picture of what retirement can be. Today, the fact we are living longer could be seen as a positive or negative. If it's the latter, then preparation for a long and fruitful rest of your life needs to be planned just like anything else. I'm not sure going into retirement with an attitude of, "I'll just wing it," is really going to cut it. Study these 4 phases of retirement carefully, make adjustments where needed, and adapt them for your benefit. And, fellow retirees and soon-to-be retirees, embrace the joys of the initial vacation phase. Brace yourself for the challenges that might follow. Explore, experiment, and discover your passions. And ultimately, let's endeavor to make our retirement the most golden phase of our lives. If you found this video insightful, do us a favor, hit that like button, and subscribe to the Smart Retiree for more content. Let's embark on this journey together.